You want to talk about the entire healing process of post-op transgender surgery? All right, but that's going to be a 3-minute video. Hello, my name is Kenzie, and if you don't know me, I'm a post-op transgender woman who likes to answer the awkward and very fun questions. Okay, so let's just go from the beginning. You just got the surgery and you just woke up. If you're at the Meltzer Clinic like me, this is different from hospital to hospital, you're there for 9 days. For the first 3 or 4-ish days, you're not walking at all because it hurts. You got all of this gauze shoved up in there and it makes it really uncomfortable. The gauze is there to keep the hole open. Not to mention you have a catheter until day 6, so it's like, that's not fun to carry. And the medication they have you on makes you all woo, woo. So for the first few days, you're not walking. Then they start testing your strength and they make you walk like 1/10 of a mile, then 1/4 of a mile, so on and so forth. By day 9, when I was leaving, I want to say like if I wasn't carrying anything, I could maybe have walked 1/4 of a mile. But like I walked like a grandma. You know, that type of walk where you're just like, I don't know if that was grandma or a bird. I'm sorry, back to topic. So day 5/6 in the hospital, they're going to take the catheter out and then you get to go to the bathroom for this first time, which is incredibly painful. Picture like your downstairs urethra area. Picture there's a sunburn in there and you had to go out of that. That's kind of what it felt like. Like gripping the sink going, I'm sorry guys, I don't know my energy right now. So then on day 6, they take out all that gauze. And this is when dilation comes into place. And if you don't know by now, watch some of my videos on dilation. I'm not going to explain it here. Yes, you have to start dilation right away in that open wound. Okay, so I'm out of the hospital. 9 days later, I'm home. I may be able to walk a little bit, but sitting is awful. So you get a hemorrhoid donut. Because whenever you sit down, it feels like something's just like bumping you right under. I'm sorry about that gesture. You also can't sit on the toilet for long because things get swollen and it's no bueno. You have to wear pads for the first few months because there's like a lot of bleeding. And then there's also a lot of discharge. And then when the bleeding stops, the discharge continues. So like the bleeding stops after a couple months, the discharge will continue for a couple months past that. Why am I posing this like a question? I don't know. But the blood's not bad unless you're like me and you get an abscess down there. And then when they pop it, the next time you go tinkle, it looks cut like a comedic, like shooting out of blood. And then you fall on the floor. I was fine. Don't worry about it. Dilation through the first few months, it's never painful at any point, but it does go from extremely uncomfortable to only mildly uncomfortable throughout the 6 months. And this being because things are healing, there's not stitching and bruising and blood. I was able to walk a mile by like maybe about a month after. I was able to return to waitressing like 1.5 to 2 months after, but I shouldn't have because I accidentally messed things up down there in the stitching. Nothing substantial, just like exterior stuff needs to get sewn up. Why am I telling you this? That's so dysphoric. Anyways, it can take anywhere from 6 to 12 weeks to heal. And there is so much to go over that you have to look at individual videos. I'm sorry about the energy today. I don't know. I'm just gonna get